think the perspective is 2 series in a row against 2 division teams. Don't want to get shut out. Nobody wants to get shut out. You want to come out, you want to put runs on the board, you want to win baseball games. We didn't do that today, but we won 2 out of 3 this series, won 2 out of 3 last series. We've got a good opponent coming in next. I think that's the only perspective you can take when you're leading a team and continue to work on the things you're not doing well. And we didn't really create many opportunities to score today. Didn't have a lot of chances, had one chance on the Brett Wallace double. Other than that, it didn't feel like we were threatening too often. So we got to put ourselves in positions to score. I think that's what we've done by and large for most of the games. If you take out the Kershaw game, I think in the last few weeks we've put ourselves in position to score, even when we didn't do it against Cueto. Today we didn't do it, and tip your cap to Tyler Chatwood, but we got to put ourselves in positions to score.
Is Bethancourt okay?
Yeah, I think he's fine. Felt like he tweaked something in his low back, but managed to stay in the game. No issues going forward. He didn't complain about it through the rest of the game.
Carlos, he's fine after taking that line drive?
Yes, we're good.
What made Chatwood effective?
He threw a lot of front hip sinkers to lefties, kind of ran it back really, really well. I thought those were very effective pitches for him. Expanded with the slider and had a ball running in on the hands of righties. So he pitched to both sides of the plate very well. It's kind of what the recipe is to pitch well, use the entire plate, the entire strike zone. Probably locked us up. Even righties started sinkers off the dish away and was really spotting up on the corner to finish at bats.
What's the role in What's the role in managing pitching staff on days like this when they don't get run support and throw well? Vargas threw well. You've had some of those lately. What kind of message do you pass on to them in those situations?
I think the pitching staff's doing great. I think Vargas was outstanding again. I think you want to take away anything from this game, you take away the fact that out of nowhere we plucked a starter from the Yankees organization who's now given us 3 very good starts, put us in position to win a baseball game again today. Has been outstanding. And just judging by swings taken against him, you know his stuff's doing something. You don't have to read too deeply into the game. You don't have to read deeply into the stat line. You read into the quality of contact against him. It's been very minimal. Usually 1 or 2 balls hit fairly solid a game off of him. And he's been fabulous. Had a nice hit and run they executed with their pitcher there that kind of put them in a position to score. Outside of that, I think Blackman hit a ball well, and nothing else was really hit that solidly off him. So he's got 3 outings at this point in time, and 3 very good outings, and we couldn't be more pleased with that. And the bullpen was good again, too. You look up, you can't run through Ryan Buchter and Brandon Maurer and Fernando Rodney every single time you're down by a run. You got to trust other guys. Like Carlos Villanueva was very good. Kevin Quackenbush came in. That's a tough matchup for any right-handed pitcher, but he pitches effectively up in the zone, and we felt that was a good matchup with Carlos Gonzalez, and he managed to get through that inning as well.
Is it uncommon to see someone like Vargas with as much poise as he has? At his age?
I don't know how uncommon it is. I think it's intrinsic to some individuals. They just show up that way, and that's the way they're wired. You talk about people who have ice water in their veins. It just, I walked a guy. That's that. Kind of put himself in kind of harm's way that one inning where he gave up a run by a couple of walks. But outside of that, he doesn't seem to rattle. He doesn't seem to feel pressed to make a particular pitch at a particular time. He's been very, very good.
Curious what you saw on that safety squeeze with LeMahieu. Did you think Brad Hand, from your angle, had a chance to get runs at home plate?
No, a well-executed play on their part. The only way we can defend that is to be overly aggressive and defend it out of the chute. We didn't do that. They executed it well. It was very well done. I think Brad Hand made the right choice and just took the out at first base at that point in time.
As you said, you've won the last 2 series, but you haven't won a series finale so far this season. Do you read anything into that?
I wouldn't even have known that if you didn't tell me that. I mean, every day is equally as important. You definitely want to win the last game of the series. You want to win the first game of the series tomorrow. I don't know a day that doesn't go by that you don't think, it's the second game of the series. Have we won this one? Have we not? Like, you just go out and try to win a baseball game. And at some point in time, we got to sweep somebody. And we've had a couple opportunities in a row. We've seen a couple good pitching efforts against us in a row. But I think our guys are hungry to get a sweep.